We did a lot yesterday. Here's my notes. I actually, after the stream yesterday or later last night, I reorganized some of my notes on the main page just to have better organization in terms of categories of like main leads to pursue, things to do, carryover stuff, random shit to try that may or may not work, and then unsolved mysteries that we've come across. And I don't even know if I got everything, because like there's so many notes here. Good morning, Esther. There's so many notes here, but like yesterday, most of the stream was spent on obtaining still water. So what did we do? We figured out where the family core was, and then we figured out the riddle in order to unlock it involving numeric core. And then we unlocked it. We got the letter inside from Baroness Orave to her son Simon, right? But then Herbert got the letter as well. No, that's not true. In the vault was Herbert's letter to us, right? In the vault was Herbert's letter to us, but it included this clue that was written by Herbert's mother, which is Baroness Orave, and it has to do, we need the numeric core formula to solve this riddle. We like translated each one of these 4-letter words into its numeric core and then translated that back into a letter of the alphabet to spell 5 words that make the sentence still water tints blank books. And we figured out that the still water is water from the distillery in the blown up room with the TNT in the trading post. You can take the watering can, empty the watering can, fill it up with the water from the distillery, and then from the still, and then use it on blank books in the library. There are 2 blank books in the library. So the watering can has 3 uses, and we use 2 of them in the library. And we got to see this. This is written by Baroness Orave, by Herbert's mother. And it hints that there is another use for the still water. Let's look at this again. I think it's probably worth it to look at all this stuff multiple times because I think it's easy to miss things. But going through the recap is really good. Tended rosevine, I don't really know what this means. Tended rosevine means like someone tended to a rosevine, like cut it or something, right? And this looks like a rosevine that's spiraling, that also looks like the spiral of stars. We've seen this in quite a few places. We've seen it in Her Ladyship's chamber with the message that says, "Does it never end?" We've seen it here with tended rosevine, and we've seen it one more place. Where was it? In the music room. That was one of the first loose ends that we've never finished or figured out. In the music room, there was also not exactly a spiral, but like a treble clef that has like kind of like a spiral at the bottom of the treble clef, and that note had the sentence denoted in verse. But these clues should have something to do with the spiral of stars because of the shapes. All are anagrams. Ended rosevine. Yeah, I think you're right. Where are we? Unsolved mystery. Spiral of stars notes. Treble clef, which looks like Herbert's middle initial. It looks like the Jones family crest. Denoted in verse, tended rosevine. Does it never end? Are they all anagrams? It looks kind of right. 2 Ds, 4 E's, 1 I, 1 R, 1 S, 1 V, and 1 O. Yeah, they are. They are all anagrams. So it's like, maybe we need to... shuffle the letters somehow to make a new sentence that gives us a new clue. But that's so many letters. That's so many letters. Like, we did this before in a new clue. We did this before as part of the new clue puzzle here, right? And it had like Draft the Sixes, Tender Cipher, Lunar Renamed, and Uncle Aw. But we knew what they should be shuffled into. They should be shuffled into names of books that we have read in the library. So like The Fixed Stars, right? The Fixed Stars was one of them. Red Prince was one of them. So that's much easier when you kind of know what you should be getting at. But like with no multiple choice, there's just way too many options. A new clue, Uncle Aw, showing you that's an anagram. This thing is here. I forgot that this thing is here in the handwritten version of a new clue found in the tomb. There's actually denoted in verse with the treble clef that also looks like the spiral, right? This looks like a spiral. This part looks like a spiral of stars. And it says denoted in verse. And it's showing like... And it says remove. Remove this from the final version. The final version doesn't have that. Interesting. It's not in the final version. But it's... It could be a lot of things. It really could be a lot of things. There's just so many letters. You need to have, like, I feel like we need to have some sort of reference or clue of what we're looking for before we try to just like randomly shuffle letters around. Like, even if you enter these letters into a anagram solver or something, you'd probably get like thousands of results. You know? So, I don't know. This is something I still think we have to come back to at some point. Maybe the game will give us more clues on what to do with these. But it is very good to know that they are anagrams. And they should have something to do with the Spiral of Stars. Maybe the Spiral of Stars, as we reveal more of the Spirals of Stars sentence, maybe we can do something with that. I did have a theory with the Spirals of Stars sentence that certain words in that sentence could be picked out and form a new sentence that will result in a hint, because the planets in the classroom 4th grade wall show planets in a certain position. Okay, where was I though? Okay, we're back here. Let's read this again. My dearest, darling son, I'm quite impressed. I didn't expect you to make it this far. Yet, if these words have reached your eyes, rest assured the end of the spiral is near. Stay vigilant and rosewary. Rosewary is such a weird word. Like, this game, everything has so much purpose in this game. Everything is very carefully crafted and checked. This game was made over 8 years, so I feel like it's such a weird word to use. I had also like really weird feelings about this sentence here, the way that it's worded as well. For the thorns we discover are twice as sharp at the conclusion of each of our journeys. Like Stay vigilant in Roseberry, for the thorns we discover are twice as sharp at the conclusion of each of our journeys. Are we near the conclusion of our journey? One final counsel I leave you. The waters of the west... Ah. Damn it. What happened? Oh no. My app froze. The waters of the West Spring shall yet reveal more secrets than these mere passages. This is also like passages. I felt like when reading this, passages is a double meaning word. So is spring. Spring is also a double meaning word. Like passages could mean the passages of the book, as in like the chapters or the sentences of the books, but passage could also mean like a hallway, right? Secret passage. This could mean secret, have something to do with secret passage. And spring can mean water. This is the waters from the West Spring, which is the distillery, the trading shop. But spring could also mean like, I mean, actually multiple words. It could mean like the beginning of summer, like before, the season before summer. It could, like, that would be crazy. That would be crazy if you had to like wait until the days, like wait enough days so that the time of year is in the spring before something would unlock. Spring could also mean like a spring. Like, does something have a spring? Have we come across like a spring anywhere in the house? My app froze. I'm gonna have to close it. I don't know if it's gonna save the stuff that I did. Let me see. Let's open it again. I really like these like sessions that we do at the beginning of each stream of Blueprints to just talk over our thoughts and try to figure stuff out before jumping into a game. Did this save? Okay, I think it did. But where is it? Where else to use this still water? Should be used on a completely blank book. So is it even related to the Hidden Hues clue? Should be used on a completely blank book. Secret passage? Right? Maybe there's a blank book in the secret passage that we can use this on. The waters of the West Spring. Spring would be around day 120 to 125. Okay, I think we're on day 60. So the waters of the West Spring, that means the still waters. The still waters shall yet reveal more secrets than these mere passages. It's very interesting that, like, you see the words "these mere passages" in a regular sentence, they would be moved here, like they would be written here. If you just start at the beginning of the line, "these mere passages" would be written here, but they're purposely moved over so that secret and passage is right on top of each other. That's really has to have significance, that this has to do with the secret passage. So we need to draft the secret passage and see if we can use the still waters on any blank books in the secret passage. I had so many plans, but not enough dreams. Your mother, Orove. Okay. And then a hidden hue. And then there's this clue, which may or may not be related to the still waters. May or may not be related. This clue has to do with the house, drafting the house, the 5x9 grid. A hidden hue from Prism Pristine, 3 paths convene. Convene means come together, right? I'm not like confused on what the word convene means. Come or bring together for a meeting. Assemble. Secret passage is just like Prism Key. It can't open any blue door. Right. Prism Key can't open blue doors, and Secret Passage can't open blue doors. From Prism Pristine, 3 paths convene, 3 lines of light, 3 shades foreseen, 3 colors to count, a sum of 18, but the one left hidden remains to be seen. The one left hidden, is that one color? One color left hidden, right? One hue left hidden. That's a color. Okay, so from this, we think that we need to use the prism key because prism is a key word here. So my theory is that we need to draft 3 rooms, something like 1, 2, 3, leave this one undrafted, have paths and doors leading from these 3 rooms into this empty undrafted room, and then get a prism key to unlock one of these doors so like this room needs to be like yellow, this room needs to be like orange, and this room needs to be like green or red or something. And then use a prism key to draft this room when our house has a sum of 18 rooms between these 3 colors. If it was like purple, yellow, and orange. Purple, yellow, and orange. If those were the 3 colors of the 3 rooms leading into this square, we use the prism key when there's 18 total purple, orange, yellow rooms in our house. And then maybe we'll be able to draft like a secret room here or something. Have you put secret passage in the outside room? I have not. I've only put antechamber in the outside room and like treasure trove. And I don't know, not much. I've very rarely used Blessing of the Monk. You think that has something to do with it? The waters of the West Spring shall yet reveal more secrets than these mere passages. I wonder how many rooms might have new stuff out there. Okay, so what do we know about the outer room? The outer room actually leads to... So here's what we know about the outer room. All the regular outer rooms that we can draft are dead ends. But the outer room space is not actually a dead end itself. Like, the outer room is not just one tile. There's a tile behind it. There is that, like, weird shrine thing room behind it, behind the outer room, that you can get to when we put the antechamber in the outer room and we open the north door of the antechamber, we could walk through to the next room, which had that, like a shrine statue with a bowl, and it had the note about how to reclaim the throne, right? Wait, so if that's the case, if there is actually a space behind it, could that mean that we need to put the secret passage there in the outer room and then like draft a room? I don't know if that would work. I don't know if that would work because like that shrine room might already be there and not allow us to draft something with secret passage, even if we put secret passage in the outer room. Because that's how it would work in the house. In the house, if you draft secret passage leading into an existing room, you can't use secret passage. I think the door on the other side is just already open. I don't think I've ever actually done that. So I don't know. That's confirmed in the house. What happens if you draft secret passage into a room that's already been drafted? Okay, so that's something that we can try. And then we can try drafting secret passage in the outer room. We can try this thing, the poem, the hint from the hidden hue, with using a prism key, not from Aquarium. I don't think this is like, I don't think that's gonna work because Aquarium's not 3 colors. But use a prism key, like convene 3 paths from 3 different color rooms. Oh, yeah, okay. 3 paths from 3 different colored rooms convene into 1 square, and then prism key into that room when you have a total of 18 rooms of that color. That sounds like it could do something, but I don't know if that has to do with still water, because still water has to do with blank books. Maybe the blank book would be in the room that we draft. But still water seems like it has more to do with the secret passage, right? Because this thing is telling us about still waters. I don't know if the hidden hues is telling us about still waters. Let's put room 46 in the outer room. I didn't find blue crown there. Other than that, it seems the same. Yeah, like you could. There's a blue memo that says there's only 1 place in the entire estate where you can draft every single room, where every room is draftable. And that's referring to the outer room because of Blessing of the Monk. So that also might just be a hint to a bunch of stuff. It could be a hint to the treasure trove. It could be a hint to the antechamber, reclaiming the throne thing. It could be a hint to this, just to remind you that this Blessing of the Monk outer room thing exists. Okay, anything else that we want to look at for review? Pokemon, thanks for the 50 months.
Halfway to 100.
So all these things under main leads have to do with the stuff that we revealed with the still waters. This draft code check, we checked the watering can with still water, and then like trading post can help us find prism key. Other things to do not related to this is final exam, which is not that important right now. Curse mode, which we can do at any time regardless of the main playthrough. Translate Claire Epson's letter. I think we're actually kind of close to being able to translate Claire Epson's letter. I may give it a shot at some point if we have some extra time. And then just grind Spiral of Stars. Carryover stuff is like long-term things to do, is draft Conservatory to change rarities, keep lab experiments for more carryover like stars. Telescope, we just found out yesterday we can bring Telescope to Planetarium to get like a trunk in there on the next day, and then maybe it will do more stuff if we keep doing that. Not on just the next day, but forever, starting from the next day. Planetarium should contain a trunk. And then we've got random shit to try that may or may not work. This is stuff that like maybe was hinted at some point, but I have no idea or confirmation whether these are even worth trying. So these are like low priority. Maybe if we really run out of leads, we can try some of this stuff. Draft a full house of only blue rooms because of the Blueprints book. Re-roll for bedroom on treasure map. Like try to get a treasure map dig spot in the bedroom so that we can dig in front of that big hand pointing down. Sleep in the bunk room. End the day in the bunk room to check the tomb for the Simon's grave the next day, which is the husband of Clara Epson. There should be a flower already laid. According to Clara Epson's diary, there should be a flower already laid. Maybe some secret or new item can be get from that. And then monk room 8. Put room 8 in the monk into the outer room because of one of Alzera's premonitions that kind of looked like room 8 in a cave, but it's not exactly room 8. It's got like other statues in it that we've never seen. And then unsolved mysteries, a bunch of unsolved mysteries. What do the 4x4 candles in the tomb mean? What is the point of the spinning globes that are in random rooms? These anagrams from Spiral of Stars notes. The Blackbridge Grotto servers with the dots and the flashing patterns kind of looks like Morse code, maybe. What does the acronym SWNSNG, or kind of like Swan Song, stand for? Although this might just clue the second security password. Because like A stands for archives and S stands for like whatever, W stands for walk-in closet or something. That's maybe what the acronym stands for. Because this was a blue note in the garage. A blue memo in the garage. And there's another blue memo that says there's a major key hanging on the wall in the safe house. There's a note, like a hand chalk note, chalkboard or something hanging on the side of the safe house that says, "We seek what's in the shade of truth." We don't know what that refers to. We've seen a lot of hats around the house, especially like Solarium has like this unique hat. Don't know if those are needed somewhere. And then there's the clock tower note. This clock tower note that spells sacred. But there's like a very deliberate typo in the last line. Dark are the days coming forth, spelled F-O-U-R-T-H. I don't know why it's spelled wrong, but it's very deliberate in my opinion. And I originally thought that this was going to be a clue in terms of where Herbert went on his journey, in the like a clue to the order in which realms Herbert visited. That like the fourth realm would be dark. Is the fourth realm dark? What's the weather of the fourth realm? Let me just check if that's the case. Do we have the order? It should be actually in room 46. Fourth realm was Morajai. And Morajai... Morajai's weather... Mild weather, so it shouldn't be dark. Dark would be like rainy or stormy, right? So I don't think that's a clue for the weather. So I don't know why that is dark are the days coming forth. I have a long shot to do for drafting a secret garden on E4, because I assume maybe the statue on the east may be encompassed by secret garden. Maybe compassed by secret garden, since the garden is quite large. Then I could have a good look at the statue. Oh, yeah, the statue in the east garden. I know which one you're talking about. You think drafting a secret garden would stretch all the way there? Anything justice or judge related anywhere that is casting a shadow. Well, the things that cast shadows that I thought would be a tree. Like a big tree. There was mention of like an oak at some point, I think. Oak? No, this is just me writing it. In the shadow of something. We seek what's in the shade of truth. In the shadow of something like a tree or an oak. The great oak. I thought it was a clue to like dig under a tree or something, but that could apply to the conservatory. It's a real big stretch to apply to the conservatory blueprint location in the campsite, because it doesn't say anything about like where you actually need to dig. So I doubt it. So I think those are still unsolved, but that's a good summary of where we're at right now. Let's go. Let's play. What do we want to try first? Do we want to try the prism key thing, or do we want to try the outer room secret passage thing? Outer room secret passage. Outer room secret passage would be easier. The prism key thing seems very difficult to pull off with the counting. Outer room secret passage. Hold on. Says the hint does mention west, like a west secret passage could be in outer rooms, could be hinting to drafting the secret passage in the outer room. We may try secret passage thing inside the house. Well, we would have to. We would have to try the secret passage thing inside the house first. In order to get the secret passage outside, we'd have to do it. And I still have 2 days left of Blessing of the Dancer. As far as I know, we can't get a new blessing until after this goes away. So we might have to just like... Oh, I have so many gems. Holy crap. I had the freezer. So, what do I need? Should I just restart the days until this goes away? Save time? I want to try to get conservatory here. Coat check. I don't need the coat. Well, I kind of do need the coat check today, but coat check is like this slot is a corner slot. I'm greeting for the conservatory. Might be too greedy, to be honest. No more rerolls. Okay. Oh, that was greedy. Let's go. Here. Okay, so I think the plan is maybe just take some carryover. Take some carryover, end the day relatively quickly. Oh, I should draft Funeral Parlor and get my trophy for Parlor at some point. Parlor. Let's do this real quick. The gems are in this box. The blue box is true. The gems are not in this box. Why are they so easy? Wait, why the hell they're so the last Funeral Parlor I had a box with 2 sentences on it, and now this is extremely easy again. If this is true, and this is false. The gems are not in this box, and that's true, and this is false. The gems are in this box, so then the gems should be here. If these two are true. If this is false, then this is false. Then the gems are in here, but then this is true and the gems are in here, so it's conflicting, so it has to be here. Okay. We have a key card today. What is the rarity of Secret Passage? What is my rarity of Secret Passage? Standard. Add a word to Spiral Stars, then gain 1 key and 1 gem. 4. This is a slow grind for sure. For that. I didn't do the endgame stuff, but little things like when you use a telescope on Planetarium are just awesome. Yeah. They really are. There's Secret Passage. Okay, I mean, I think we draft it just to take a look at it, even though it's blocked and doesn't lead anywhere. So we've got, like, this kind of looks like a blank book, doesn't it? This one? We've got orange, green, purple, red, yellow. Like, okay, let's get the code check and see if we can. I'm not gonna pull any of those right now. But that far left one kind of, oh wow, convenient. First try. Okay. The problem is this is leading to nothing. use it. I thought the black book underneath the colored ones might have been for black prints. Not sure. Oh. But I can't pull it. But it's not letting me water this. So what if I pull one now? It's leading into the workshop. What if I pull one now? What happens? Locked off. Like this also kind of looks like a. Some of these definitely look like they could be blank books. Okay, so that didn't work. I'm gonna code check this. Code check the watering can again. And what do we want to do this run? Maybe we can just... Basically, our next step is to monk the secret passage, but we have to waste 2 days for that, for us to even get a new shrine blessing. So I'm just gonna try to get some carryover real quick. Conservatory, and then we'll end the day quickly once we get some carryover. Okay, Dovecote, hallway, unusual, hallway, clock tower, rare, Dovecote. Honestly, I think this should be rare because we already have... Like, it's easy to get Blessing of the Dancer, and we have the laundry room common. We have a ton of money that we can launder into gems. Like, I don't really need this. Let's just make this rare. And then Clock Tower is rare. Hallway, I think unusual or rare are both okay. I very rarely want to take this. I'd only take this maybe when going for this, this prism idea, that maybe if we do prism idea with orange, then this could help us get some extra orange stuff, but I honestly probably want to put this rare as well. Is watering can full when you store it? Yes. I believe so. I actually didn't check for sure, but when I stored it, it was full of still water, but I didn't double check to see if it was full when we took it out of the code check, but it should be. Okay, we're just gonna make all this rare. I think we just find like one more. We try to find one more carryover room. I mean, treasure trove's kind of carryover. You figure out anything last night with the line about the West Stream or whatever it said? Yes. I mean, I did look at it again, and I think, like I said, I think it has to do with Secret Passage because of the way it's positioned. I don't know if you were here earlier when I talked about it. We talked a lot about the two blank books that we found in the library. I talked, like, I think it's very purposeful that they use the word passages for multiple meanings, as in the passages of this book, as well as the passages of in the house, like a hallway in the house. And the see how this last line is indented a lot, so that the word passages lines up right under secrets. Secret passages. Secret passage. The waters of the West Spring shall yet reveal more secrets than these mere passages. But I still, like, this doesn't, just because this has maybe something to do with Secret Passage, doesn't mean that the Prism Key thing idea might not work. I think the Prism Key idea might still work. I just think that it will be much harder to execute the Prism Key idea than the secret passage idea. A fun thing about Clock Tower, I always find a stopwatch upstairs, and after I pick it up and it starts ticking, I need to waste 20 seconds to just get down the tower. Yeah, that's by design, I think. Why do I have so much money? Let's go launder this to gems. Holy, look at that scroll. Look at that speed. Okay, and then pick up the rest of the money. And we try to draft freezer, maybe. Where's my freezer? Oh, freezer is rare. So maybe I should draft library. Showroom is great. We have so much money to buy stuff out of the showroom. Moon pendant. Master key, silver spoon. I don't want emerald bracelet, but I will buy the other 3. Oh, master key. I've never really used the master key very much. I wonder if there's a secret associated with the master key. Garden key. Oh, crap. I shouldn't be picking this stuff up because of... Should not be picking this stuff up. Boiler room cannot power freezer. Can't power freezer. Freezer cannot be drafted 2 days in a row? Oh, really? It will enter 24-hour cooldown. Oh, really? Wait, how do you know that? Does it say that anywhere in the game? It does say that somewhere in the game? Is it in the drafting manual? I just didn't see it? There is something here that specifically talks about the freezer. And it does not mention that the freezer cannot be drafted 2 days in a row. So I thought it would be here. Drafting strategy in the dormitory. So a different drafting strategy. Or is this one from the dormitory? I don't know which one this is. And I also don't know if I copied all of them. This is the first drafting one. And there's another drafting one. This is the like volume 5 that you buy. 4 and 5 I think are the ones that you buy from the bookstore. I didn't screenshot 4. And I don't have a dormitory. I can search dormitory. Yeah, I don't have a dormitory room. I don't have a dormitory page in my notes specifically for dormitory. So I think it would be this book, if it is draft dormitory. I just miss it. Doesn't say. Let me double check. Okay, thanks. I don't want to pick that stuff. I want to get rid of the secret garden key. Hopefully this will be locked. Excellent. Okay, and then what are we looking for now? If we can't get freezer, then I don't know if there's anything that we really even want to look for. mail room's fine. Just tomorrow rooms, I guess. Sauna, maybe? Or steps? Planetarium. Is there a trunk in here now? Oh, there is. Okay. Cool. I'd rather get key card, right? I'd rather end in key card than get stars. Let's go downstairs. We're gonna go downstairs. We're gonna go back to the front. End the day in the break room, and then probably like draft another break room. End the day in the break room again, and then go get our shrine. It's on volume 3, page 13. Oh, okay. So I don't think I have screenshotted it. Volume 3 is that the dormitory one? Volume. Don't have it. The day after drafting Freezer, it enters an automated cooldown refreezing cycle during which it cannot be drafted for the next 24 hours. Thank you. Okay, that's useful to know. I did not know that. Freezer cannot be drafted 2 days in a row. What if you use Blessing of the Monk on Freezer? Then maybe that is a way to draft it 2 days in a row. Perhaps. Okay. Does anybody know if there is a way to overwrite your shrine blessing without just waiting out the days? Volume 3 is the one you can get in the library by default. Oh yeah, I think that's true. Oh, did I actually screenshot it? I just read it very early and I forgot. I didn't screenshot the whole thing. Like, that was really, really, really early, and I didn't screenshot the whole thing of that book at the time. I only screenshotted like a little bit of stuff because I didn't realize yet at that time how important it was to literally screenshot everything. What did I carry over? Master Key, Silver Spoon. Oh man, it would be so nice if I just... Funeral. Oh no, I had break room. Shoot. What I really want to draft is break room, and I guess, freezer. Can I master key this? No? You can't master key trunks? Oh boo. I'm just getting the gems for more rerolls right now so that we can reroll a... What do we need to reroll? A conservatory. A conservatory... Oh, wait, I've blocked myself out. Okay, whatever. I guess no conservatory. I'm not really paying that much attention. Okay. Override it with a curse. Oh, yeah. Okay, true. If you have like 5 days remaining on a blessing, you can override it with a curse for 2 days. This box is empty. There are 2 empty boxes. There are 2 true boxes. Why did these get easy again? It's got to be this box. It has to be this box, I think, because this is the only box that talks about where the gems can be. And it says this box is empty. So it has to be false. If this is true, then you have no way of determining if the gems are here or here. So without even like double checking my work, I'm just gonna put here. Oh, poggers. Giga Chad. Giga Chad trophy. The logical trophy. Woo! In recognition of your unending pursuit of the truth. For winning 40 parlor games. Let's go. Yeah, I am skipping them instead of... I'm basically skipping them, but I'm still doing like some small stuff. Like drafting this so that we can keep our key card and keep our scepter. Okay. Day 62. Yeah, observatory, but I accidentally like locked myself in that last day. I could have gone through the foundation, but it's okay. Okay, so now we have no shrine. No shrine blessing. We can get it today. We need to get study first so that we can reroll. We need to get some gems so that we have enough rerolls. So, today our objective will be to draft shrine, draft secret passage, and the day in the secret passage. Basically it, right? This gives us a bunch of gems, so more rerolls. Two trophies left to go. Classroom final exam, curse mode. That's it. I guess we need keys. Even if I'm not gonna call it a day here, I do need keys. What the hell is that? Wait, what? So it's 6 squared 36, and then after you square it, you round it? Or is it you round it and then you square it? After you square it, you round it to 40, and then 40 divided by 10 is 4. If you round it first, then you have 10 squared divided by 10 is 10. I think I got it wrong. So it's 6 rounded first to 10, then squared to 100 divided by 10 is 10. Okay, so you round first. Oh, it can go either way depending on which one is bigger, which one is inside of which one. So you do the one on the inside first, and then you do the one on the outside, just like the dartboard. So this is 12, reversed is 21, and then rounded to 20. There should be a Shinmiri Drafting Guide Volume 7 for this study laundry combo because it is broken. It is super broken. 4 minus 2 is 2. Squared is 4. Squared again is 16. The double square? Holy crap, Billiard is getting... Oh, man. Billiard is getting super crazy now. Points. I don't need code check today, right? Yeah, I don't need code check today. Because I'm just gonna be monkeying. I need code check tomorrow. Room, here we go. Yeah, honestly, study laundry combo has made my life so much easier in the end game here. I feel like it would be significantly more tedious to do these end game puzzles without this, like, basically infinite reroll power. It's not only infinite rerolls, it's also like infinite rotates combined with Blessing of the Dancer. And Blessing of the Dancer is even stronger than Ornate Compass. Ornate Compass only lets you rotate on the first set of things that you see. Add a word to Spiral of Stars, then gain 1 key and 1 gem for each. Each what? Each day? What do we want now? Well, we want, we want Secret Passage. We want Secret Passage. Is there anything else that we want? On Conservatory. Ooh, Conservatory. Freezer, but I can't do it yet. Ooh. Not gonna bother picking up the... Okay, at this point, I think we can... Banner of the King for orange. And try to get Secret Passage. Wow, it's triple orange. That was a strong... What a strong Banner of the King. Holy crap. Alright. Do we want a freezer now? We could try quickly for a freezer or carryover rooms right now. Although we have like extra orange stuff. That's a carryover. Oh, hey, isn't this... Oh, no. It's not A4. Or, sorry, not E4. It's E5, sadly. Do I need gems for outer room? I have a lot of gems. I have, like, a ridiculous amount of gems. But yeah, I guess we shouldn't spend it all. Oh, not at freeze. That's true. Not at freeze. Okay, you're right. Good point. Good point. Okay, alright. Maybe we don't want freezer. Mailroom it is then. Okay. Let's go then. Don't need to spend too much time on this stuff. Let's get... I will, though, do something and request Request. Let's request running shoes. Steps is kind of like the only thing that we worry about nowadays. We don't really worry about, with the laundry study combo, we don't worry about gems, we don't worry about keys. I almost called it, good thing you remind me about the freaking shrine. I almost called it a day inside the secret passage without drafting the shrine. Don't I need gold for the shrine too? Okay, there's still more gold in the treasure trove, right? How much gold for Blessing of the Monk? I think it's like 13 or something. I think, from what I remember. 13 or 14. I can look it up just to be safe, but I don't make a mistake, because I've drafted it before. I only need it for a couple of days. I don't... right? I don't need it for... I don't want to do it for like 5-7 days, because then I won't be able to get Dancer back. I just want to do the minimum. 13, okay. Blessing of the Monk. 3 days. Okay, and if this doesn't work, then we gotta keep a lookout for other blank books in the house, or... I mean, if this doesn't work, what does it mean? It still has to do with Secret Passage. Even if this doesn't work, it still has to do with Secret Passage. There's no way Secret Passage is not involved. The waters of the West Spring shall yet reveal. We're gonna lose our... we're gonna lose our scepter. Because we ended in a non-blue room. Maybe... if this doesn't work, maybe we have to do the prism thing. We have to do the prism idea with 3 paths convening while also having one of those rooms be Secret Passage. I don't know, that seems ridiculous. Honestly, seems ridiculous. Can the Secret Passage door behind the bookshelf ever be locked? It can, right? I think so. So if that door behind the bookshelf can be locked, then maybe we can use the prism key on it. But that's so high RNG, it's like ridiculous. We need study. We need the still waters. We need still waters. What's this? Battery pack. I think that door can be locked. I might be wrong. But I think it can be. I think I misclicked the 0. Then gain 1 key and 1 gem for each rank. How many keys did we gain there? We gained only 1 key. For each rank. Shouldn't there be 9 ranks? Or even 10 ranks? What is this? I've been scammed. I've been scammed. Right? Add a word to Spiral of Stars, then gain 1 key and 1 gem for each rank. There's 9 ranks. I've even drafted a room in the 2nd rank. Like, I should at least get 2. I had 2 keys from the mailbox, the mail package. That seems like BS. The thing with Drafted Garden on E4 is that I can hardly find a locked door near that spot to use the secret garden key. Yeah, you probably have to like come in from the north. Come in from the 5th rank, and maybe that'll have a higher chance of having a locked door there. Is what I was thinking. Need laundry room. No, sorry. Well, yeah, I need laundry room, but I need coat check as well. But laundry room would be better. Be a bit more powerful. I get garage for these. Nice. I'm gonna do this first, I think. Spend 5 coins. We'll have 51 gems afterwards. We'll have 12 keys and 4 money. Like, I'm pretty low on keys with only 4 keys. So I'd rather do this first and then... Maybe it's each rank you drafted it on. Well, I mean, the sentence is not complete. I imagine that maybe something else will happen in the sentence, but like, as it currently is, that sentence should give us, in my opinion, 9 keys / gems. We want coat check. Coat check is going to have the highest chance of showing up in a corner or on a border. Let's get nursery, I guess, for steps. What is that, a banana? Treasure trove. So we'll make blue again. Have more coat check possibility. God, we're so rich, dude. This is like the ultimate combo. Not only is it study laundry combo, but also common treasure trove. Common treasure trove, common study, common laundry room is insane. You've seen all the memos that appear in this room. Have I, though? I haven't really been keeping track. I have a feeling like I have not been... I've been a little like lazy and not been recording those anymore. Now that we've gotten the scepter. But maybe I'm gonna regret it. I do need the coat check. So if we take this, though, if we take this, our day is over. You know what I mean? Like, we take this, we can go draft the secret passage in the outer room, and we can see if we can watering can it, but I don't have a key card. I can't go through the foundation. I'm walled off in the house. Like, I might be able to do what I need to do with the watering can, but I won't have any more rooms to draft. Should we risk it? Or should we, like, I could try to keep re-rolling for something with two exits to the north and the east, and then code check one of those paths and still leave a path open. I don't have Blessing of the Dancer, which makes it a little bit different. Okay, so now we can go for it's Banner of the King blue. Double up on blue. And go for there we go. No reason to risk. Well, the reason to risk is like it saves time for now. In the short term, it saves time. But yeah, I do agree that it's a really big risk because it's not easy to set this up. I wouldn't want to redo all this again. Okay, so we have watering can with still water. We have, I mean, in hindsight, it didn't take long. It didn't take long at all to get extra doors to draft and still get the code check. We have still water. We should be offered secret passage here. Oh, this is different. It works. This book right here did not exist when the secret passage was in the house. This one is still here. I thought we were gonna water this one, but this one is new. And this one is like way more blank. It's a blue book. Oh, of course, that makes sense. Everything that we color, everything that we tint with the still waters turns it blue. The blank pages in the books in the library were also a blue hue. Holy shit. Let's go. What is this? Oh, it's another one of these stores that's unsealed by... There's even... My metal detector is spawning things here. It's another one of the blue sealed doors. It's unsealed already because we already did the Throne of the Blueprints thing. That's why it said permanently unseal all blue doors. Or permanently unlock all sealed blue doors. And I was wondering if there was going to be more or not, because there was the one in the tunnel crate, the crate tunnel, and then now there's another one here. Holy, what is this room? That says Prism right there. That says Prism. That could have to do with the Hidden Hue thing that says Prism Pristine. But dude, holy, there's so much going on in this room. It's like a drafting studio. It's got a bunch of blueprints. Maybe this is where like they came up with the ideas for each blueprint. Get the camera out. Dude, I have to screenshot this entire room? Don't tell me I gotta screenshot this entire room. I don't have a magnifying glass. Crap, I don't have a magnifying glass today. A letter written by Lady Orave. Project completed November 1913. It's like very early on in the manor's history. It was I think like they started construction 1912 and finished like 1915. When first I embarked upon this project, it was my intent to craft inviting rooms that might appeal to the citizens of the realm. I had even secured an arrangement with a local firm which was to oversee the mass production of the floor plans. Mass production of the floor plans. Yet now, after walking the halls of my work, I must confess that I have grown altogether too attached to these rooms. They have become a part of me, and knowing how little regard is often shown for that which I hold sacred. Keyword sacred. I find myself, like, does that maybe have to do with the sacred hour? I find myself unequal to the selfless task of sharing them with the world. So originally, so it seems like Lady Orve is the one that designed the whole mechanic of drafting the rooms and like the spatial temporal science magic mumbo jumbo that is involved with the whole drafting every day. And she originally was going to share it with the public and have it mass produced, but decided after walking through the halls of her own work that she's too selfish, that she's not selfless enough to share them with the world. Can we buy magnifying glass of commissary? We can. It's possible, but we haven't drafted a commissary yet today. And I requested running shoes instead of commissary. Yeah, we still have places we can draft if we need more stuff. Yep. I am content with this resolution, for this house and the 45 rooms therein are more than the best work of my career. They are home. That is cool. That's good lore. It's interesting that she says... Wait, what room are we in? What is this called? It's called the atelier. Atelier? Is that a French word? You guys can't see. It's behind my cam. The atelier? 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 On the grounds. How? Atelier pronunciation.
Atelier.
Atelier. Atelier. Is that British?
Atelier.
Okay. An atelier definition. A workshop or studio, especially one used by an artist or designer. French for workshop. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna make a new note. Atelier. A new worksheet. A new tab in our massive notepad called Atelier. You only know because of the anime you're currently watching. Interesting. Can I pick this up? It's not an item I can pick up. There's one like this in the drafting studio as well. But yeah, I was gonna say, it is interesting that she writes only 45 rooms. 46th room was added later, I guess? Maybe by her son, Herbert? First draft. Yeah, here, first draft. Mount Holly. Foundation. Foundation was originally in the center. 3 primary colors, 3 primary paths. I gotta screenshot everything. Three primary colors, 3 primary paths. The 3 primary colors reminds me of the hidden hue clue. About 3 paths convene. 3 colors 3 colors foreseen, right? 3 paths convene, 3 colors foreseen. From Prism Pristine, 3 paths convene, 3 lines of light, 3 shades foreseen, 3 colors to count, a sum of 18. That could have to do with this. Primary colors are red, yellow, and blue, I believe. What are the 3 primary colors? I feel like there's some contention here because It depends on whether you're talking about like mixing paint or you're talking about like digital stuff. The 3 primary colors are red, blue, and yellow. These colors are considered primary because they cannot be created by mixing other colors together. All other colors can be made by combining these 3. Okay. Bedroom. Bedroom has 2 doors. That's consistent. Foyer. Does foyer only have 6 statues? Maybe. First draft. What's the significance of this? Why is it so light? Okay, where do we start? Let's look at this table. Library. Okay. Music room. These are like very basic layouts. What's here in the music room? What is that? Is that like a hidden compartment? Or is that just... This is the piano. This is the piano. All the chairs are over here. There's never any items found here. I wonder if that's a hint. Guest bedroom. Okay, there's a table over there. It's 2 beds. Let's screenshot this. Nook. Okay. Pantry. Okay. Ballroom with the piano. Kitchen. Okay. Passageway. Spare room. Billiard room. Solarium. Closet. Staked claim 2.2 acre plot east of creek. The creek is in the west garden, right? And so the house is east of the creek. And it takes up 2.2 acres. That message sounds like a personal message from the devs. Why? Oh, because the devs created this. But the devs did share it with the public. They shared the game with the public. Do I watch animes at all? I do, but not that many recently. What are ones that the most recent one I've watched was Solo Leveling, which is pretty good. Den. 12 dead ends. Oh, what is this? Dead ends? Ranks and files should be odd? She's trying to decide here how big to make the house. Like she was considering 7 times 5, 7 times 7, 3 times 9. And then finally settled on 9 times 5. 9 ranks, 5 files. Why 12 dead ends? Is that a hint that we need to... 12 dead ends? Craft 12 dead ends? Or is it that her original maybe her original 45 room house had 12 dead ends? Yeah, optimal or original layout or something. The pool. Pump room. Oh, okay, look here. This is gonna be important. For sure. So this is maybe a hint on where to draft certain rooms. That we should try to draft something, or maybe her original plan was to have the gallery next, right after the entrance, and solarium, and kitchen, and corridor, music room, foundation, ballroom. Cool. Boat check. Observatory, the telescope. Lavatory. Lavatory is the room that I probably drafted the least in the entire game. Is this a door? This does look like a door. Oh, oh, chest. Oh my god. Wow, what the hell is that? Oh my god. What did it say? It said test draft, and it's scroll. I can't even process what happened. It said test draft, the blue scepter showed up, and then it scrolled through a lot of blueprints. Like these empty blueprints. Hold on, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready to go in yet. Can I pick these up? Can't pick up any of these tools. Servant's quarter, maid chamber, furnace. The prism. Green, violet, yellow, red, blue, orange. Take a screenshot of this. The prism should have to do with the clue of a hidden hue. Don't go where the path leads. Don't go where the path leads. Okay. 45. West Wing Hall. I'm gonna write down, I don't know if this is gonna be significant, but like, let's see. I'm gonna write down like, should we maybe quickly write down all the rooms that are in here, all the blueprints that are in this room? We've got library, music room, guest bedroom, West Wing Hall, guest bedroom, West Wing Hall, spare room, passageway, billiard room, solarium, nook, pantry, ballroom, kitchen, closet, then drawing room, drawing room, the pool, pump room, observatory, and then like I gotta check if all these rooms are on here too. Lavatory, servants' quarter, maid's chamber, furnace. Lavatory, servants' quarters, quarter, maid's chamber, furnace. Is that the last one? We started here, right? Started with library. And here also. Bedroom, foyer, foundation. Foundation is the most questionable one because there's not actually a like a layout for the foundation. It's just written on the estate plan, on the plan of the house. Has this changed at all? This has not changed. Our house is still there. Oh, solarium is written. Oh, we do have solarium. Okay, solarium, kitchen. Is kitchen? Yeah, kitchen is here. Corridor. Corridor is written on here, but it's not a blueprint. And same with gallery. Same with ball. No, we have ballroom. But gallery and corridor are also not in this room. Gallery. Corridor. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 plus 3. 24 to 27 rooms listed in this atelier. Atelier. Yeah, maybe if we drafted exactly how she planned, but there's a lot of missing information. Okay. Wait, before we go in, let me read the other thing again. A hidden hue. Right? Because now, because there's a prism, originally, originally, I thought this prism thing had to be pointing at prism key. Because up until that point, prism only meant one thing to us. It was only shown in one time in the game, which was prism key. But now there is this thing in this room, the atelier, that says the prism. So from prism pristine, 3 paths convene. 3 lines of light. 3 colors. 3 primary colors. They talk about 3 primary colors. They talk about 3 primary paths. 1 primary color associated with each path. So 3 paths convene, 3 lines of light, 3 shades foreseen. So there should be a red path, a blue path, and a yellow path. 3 colors to count, a sum of 18. So the red path, the blue path, and the yellow path, they should go through 18 rooms. Maybe. But the one left hidden remains to be seen. Okay, I don't know. Maybe this is too early to speculate, but let's see what is... I just wanted to keep it in mind before we enter. Where are we? What? Why is it so long? So we're in the center here. Can I click on this? There are lanterns with different colors. Red, yellow, orange. Blue. Red, yellow, orange, blue. And then probably like green and violet as well, right? I'm losing steps. I just lost 3 steps. What the fuck? I had 42. And I just lost 3 steps and then lost another step. There's a violet. Did you guys... there's green. It's like a maze. Huh. Okay. 1, 2. Wait. Oh, there are rooms in here. Okay. Interesting. This is the conservatory. I just lost a step. This is a purple light, but this is a green room. There's a Morajai box here. And paintings. Okay. Okay, jeez. Ah, man. Wow. Okay. So we've got conservatory. We haven't done these painting things for a long time. There's an arrow? Wait, what is going on? Okay, I feel like the arrows are just, I should just ignore them. This is just bear and ear. Like, that's the simplest interpretation. But I was like, at first I was like looking at his foot or his heel, but it's just bear and ear. So conservatory is B. But I don't know if I should be, I don't know if I should be actually saving it for conservatory or saving it for the position of the house. Do we have enough steps for today? No. Probably not. But like, what are you suggesting? I don't think we just start over. I don't think we start a new day. Like, who knows if I even have to like bring the still water back here again. Although the still water stuff, it's still in the library, right? Right? We drafted library multiple times today, not in this run, but in previous runs. I don't remember if I checked if those books in the library are still tinted. But if those books in the library are still tinted, then the book in the secret passage should still be tinted blue. And we probably maybe don't need the still water again. Okay, Morajai puzzles. Morajai. Okay. What is diamond? Diamond is pink? Wait, what? Inners. What do I know? Where did I keep all this information? Where did I keep all this information? Diamond. Nuance is diamond and diamond is green. Okay. Diamond is green. So we need to get 4 green corners with the orange ones. The orange tiles can change to tiles near it. If you have a majority of green next to, adjacent to orange, it'll change to green. And then greens swap across the center, yellows move upwards or swap upwards, and this moves everything to the right. Okay. And what does gray do? Gray doesn't do anything? Does nothing. I'm looking at my notes on my Morajai stuff. Okay, so... we do this. Wait. Okay, that gets a green. And then... think I need to reset. Okay, wow, this is hard. Okay, so when this goes up, I can swap it back down with the... Yes, right? Yes. This goes up. This goes here. Maybe not exactly. Maybe not exactly. First, we need to figure out, okay, our objectives for this one is change at least 2 oranges to greens. I think I want more blacks, but I can't get more blacks. I can only get more greens, right? Orange cannot change to black because I only have 1 black. I can never get another black. Yeah, orange can only change to green in this setup, in this level. Orange can only change to green. It can't change to any other color. And the black is the most useful piece, I think. The black lets us change things horizontally. The yellow lets us change things vertically, but only in one direction. Okay, so we could do this. Get this here and then move this back. Get this down. And then... and then what? I'm thinking maybe we want gray to be in the middle. Oh no. Yeah, actually, yeah. Gray in the middle's okay. How do I now get this here to this spot? I have to, I think, swap across like this. Green in this spot is really bad. I think it might be game over already. It might be stuck because green in this spot, it cannot do anything. It can't swap across the center to anything. So now, like, we have to get this down here. Okay. We have 4 greens now, but I think we're in trouble? Why does it still feel like we're kind of screwed? Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Oh, we did it. Oh. Oh, man. Tended rose vine. Tended rose vine. Of. It's one word. Only. Jesus Christ, Gulo. Where's your mind going? Your mind is in the gutter. Check what website? Don't tell me OnlyFans. Okay, so we have conservatory. Of course it is in the gutter. I don't understand, though. Why does... There's no allowance token in here. Usually there's an allowance token. There's a word in there that I'm supposed... I guess you're gonna get other words with other rooms, but there's also a letter here. Kind of strange. Okay, so this was the far corner. This is the far left. We're on the far left right now. There's 1, 2, and like, kind of like nothing, a dead end. This was the conservatory. And now I'm trying to get my bearings, my orientation. This room is the bedroom. The bedroom. If I had to guess, though, right? That's 9 ranks, and this way, even though this is a dead end, eventually will be 5. But where is the entrance hall? Because I don't know where I don't know the position of the conservatory. The conservatory, if this is... Okay, if this is the corner of the house, it could either be E1 or A9. And the conservatory... Oh, wait. Okay, the conservatory has to be in a corner. The conservatory has to be in a corner. This room is in a corner. It's either it's either E1 or A9. Right? And then this would be D1, probably. Yeah, we gotta map this out. We do have to map it out. It's gonna be very difficult. How do we... Like, it makes more sense to do it in like Google Sheets than on the app that I'm using. Let me see if I can set something up. Resize rows. Let's do like 50. Resize columns 150. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then A, B, C, D, E. Everything's centered. I don't know, is this good? Change column type. Help keep your data structured by setting column types, dates, peoples, chips. Group rows by selected values. Like, I'd rather just not. Let's just not. Keep it simple. So we think like this is the conservatory, and it's, how do I, B of, I guess, something like that is what we'll work with. So that's what it's gonna look like. I'm probably not gonna show it a bunch as I play, as I do the stuff, but so if that was E1, then this should be D1, right? We said that this should be D1. So we've got like a arch or a gate or a pergola, the boat, a pier. God, I don't know my vocab is not good enough. It can't be pergola. A dock? A boat? A yacht? Are the letters and puzzle boxes room type or location specific? The letters are usually location specific. In the actual game, the paintings in the rooms stay in their locations regardless of what room you actually draft there. Arbor Harbor. Is that an arbor? I don't really use the word arbor very much. Garden structure on which plants and vines can grow. Yeah, okay. That is sounding correct. Arbor Harbor, so it should be H. And this should be this bedroom, H. Okay, that's a bit of a problem because the two letters that we found are B in the conservatory and H in the bedroom. That doesn't make any sense. Like, if it's a 5-letter word, there's no 5-letter word that ends in HB, and there's probably no 5-letter word that starts with BH either. Like, even if I had the orientation wrong and it was like, you know, this was A9 and A9 and B9 instead of D1 and E1. Like, it doesn't work either way unless it's supposed to be flipped sideways and you're supposed to start reading from, like, you know, yeah, maybe the words go in columns instead of, I don't know. Like, we're gonna have to figure something out. But this doesn't seem as simple as the original one because otherwise it would not really make that much sense. Everything else in this, there's no Orave photo in this bedroom. Interesting enough. What does blue do? Yeah, I need to find the entrance hall. Exactly. I need to find the entrance hall. I was thinking about that, but if I go for the entrance hall right now, I wonder if I'm going to use too many steps. Maybe not. I only seem to use steps when I enter the rooms. But let's do this first since we're already here. Blue copies the ability of the middle tile. Okay. Orange changes colors, so we're going to make these green again. These, again, Diamond is looking for green. Yellow swaps up. We're very close already. Easy. We just needed to get yellow in the middle so that the blues can swap up. Passed. Maybe conservatory is A1 and this dormitory is A2? This is not dormitory, this is bedroom. But that wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense if because of the orientation. Okay, let me see if the entrance hall should be over here. Wait, where am I? I'm lost. I'm so lost. Where the fudge am I? There's a solarium there? Oh my god, dude, this is so bad. I'm so lost right now. Dude, where did I go? Where did the... Where did the room I was just in go? Where did the bedroom go? Is it here? No. Solarium is marked on the door. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes. So the hallway that I'm standing in and walking in right now, it's like outside of the house. It's kind of like outside of the house. This is like all the way down. But solarium is not in the corner. This is implying that the solarium is in the corner, but it's not. Oh wait, it's not in the corner. Here's the bedroom. Okay, here's the bedroom. So, if the bedroom is here, the bedroom is here. I think the other room, the conservatory, is over there. The conservatory, if the conservatory is 2 spaces away from the solarium, then the conservatory is in A1. And the bedroom then is in B1. Or so A2. Sorry, A2. And the solarium is in A3. Sorry, I should be showing you guys what I'm looking at. The solarium is in A3. Yeah, unlike the main house, the rooms don't connect. Exactly. The solarium is in A3. And 2 rooms away from the solarium is the conservatory, which should be in A1. So I think that is... But it doesn't make sense that this hallway is so long. You know, if this is A2 and this is A3, then this should only be 5 wide. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I guess it is 5 wide. That's a way longer hallway. Okay, so then it's consistent. I thought this would be only... I thought this was longer than 5 wide. Okay. Okay, we've got the orientation. We've got the orientation, I think. I can confirm if we go for the entrance hall. I need to paste this photo in my Excel spreadsheet as well. Let me see if I can do that real quick. This is crazy. This is kind of crazy. Let me show you what I'm doing here. Hey, lights off. What happened to the world? It's so blue now. We are in like this secret spot. Very, very secret spot. Resize 8. Trying to get this to line up exactly with this photo. I need to make this smaller. Huh? It's not working. Size 75? Almost. 74? Or actually, I can just leave it at 75 and then just stretch this. Why is it not lining up exactly? Because this is like tilted. Picture is like tilted. Oh, doing that. 3? Okay. Still not exactly lining up, but it's close enough. Okay. Sorry if I'm being too meticulous or anal here. This is our new realm fitting for the blueprints. Yeah, Lukokas. This game is for kids who liked homework in school. I did like homework in school, not gonna lie. Adults who liked homework in school when they were younger. This is perfect for me. Okay, so this goes here, this goes here. Yes. Should be gallery. Should be solarium. Kitchen. Corridor. Music room. Ballroom. Foundation. And pool. Okay. Okay. Let's go back to. So what I want to check, I want to check entrance hall to make sure I haven't messed anything up. I want to go find the entrance hall. So this is, I backed up into this room. I just lost 2 steps. What room is this? Drawing room? Right. This is A2, bedroom. This is B2. This is C2. So this should be C1. Is this the entrance hall? Yes, it is. Right? Confirmed. It is the entrance hall. Okay. Awesome. Amazing. It's got the vases here already. Even though I thought the vases were brought in much later. Blueprints. Mordjai box. Okay. Such an Asian response. Said it with a smile. Okay, Kane and can. E. E and I've already deciphered the message. No, Yona just got buffed last month, dude. But yeah, still not played. Mountains. Mountains, I believe, are yellow. So I guess I should quickly write down what every realm's color is in my notes. Mordjai box. Got. I need to associate symbol with color. So you've got coffin equal black, or it's not coffin, it's a mirror. Mirror equal black, black mirror. Holy shit! Black mirror. Pentagon equal red. Mountain equal yellow, I think. I check here. Sanctum. Arch Aries yellow, yes. Hourglass equals purple. Got diamond equal green. Rainbow equals... Which one's the rainbow? Rainbow is Morajai, is white. Rainbow's white, heart is orange, and the slant is pink. Rainbow is white, heart equal orange, slant equal pink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Done. I'm saving my notes on obsidian.md. Okay, and then we have the ability to move up, we have the ability to swap, and we have blue that can copy the abilities. Here we swap. Okay, So we want this to get in the middle so we can swap this to the bottom. That's how we're gonna get a yellow to the bottom. And then what? And then we can get the green out. And then with the green out, we can do like this. This is really powerful. Having the blue copy the black is very good. Yes, I think so. So now we have 2. I'm almost there. We're very close. Wait. I can't. There's no undo button? Fudge. There's no undo button. Is that like Office Word? No. I don't think so. It's a little bit different than Office Word. It's a little bit more convenient for like linking different tabs to each other, I think. Okay. What do I need to do now? I need to basically... I'm almost there. I need to shift this over here. I basically need to get black in the bottom row with 2 yellows. How do I get the black into the bottom row with 2 yellows? What if I do this? I think I'm messing it up. I need to get, like, it's hard to get the yellows down. If I get the yellows down, I shouldn't be so eager to put them back up into the middle row or the top row. I think we done goofed. I think I'm gonna have to reset, maybe. Oh, maybe not. I can do this. Get the black back to the top. And then back to the middle. I want the like I need the blue to do something for me. We're almost there. We're almost there. Swap the blue down to become black, temporary black, to get these there, and then up, up. Boom. Damn, these are hard. Lies. Entrance hall is lies. So it almost seems like there's two separate messages going on here. Right? Like, look at this. This is what we have so far. We've done this room, and this room. There's a message made of words, and then there's a message made of letters. Okay. Damn, dude, this is gonna take long. This is gonna take so long. Where's my orientation here? Okay. So this is B2. B2 is this way. I'm not gonna have enough steps. Every time I go from... Dude, this is so bad. You know how in the original house, when you go from A1 to A2, it costs you 1 step. For this... whatever we call it, for the Mount Holly blueprints, this area is called Mount Holly blueprints, according to the game. For the Mount Holly blueprints area, to go from A1 to A2 is 2 steps. It's not 1 step, it's 2 steps. Because you have to exit this room into the hallway and then exit into the enter the other room. Oh man. This is the maid's chamber on B1. Maid's chamber. Gear? Shoe? Is there another word for gear? It's like... We need spoon and food? Well, so far we haven't seen any food in here. You're saying that like we stock up on food in this, right? Yeah. Stock up. It should be doable. We had days with like 170 steps before. It should be very doable. We just need to set it up before we come here. Cog? This could be a cog. Is that called a clog? I've never heard a shoe called a clog before. Apparently so, but like, damn. Wait, why is my English so bad? I'm not even like a... Like, imagine playing this as a non-native English speaker. English is basically my first language, and I don't even know that this thing is called a clog. What? I've never heard of that word before. But yes, I just looked up what a clog is, and it does look like that. All I know, I think it's just like too much Gwent has dominated the definition of the word clog in my mind. Clog, cog. So it's L. I've never heard of cog. Like a gear in the cog. A wheel with a series of projections on its edge, which transfer motion by engaging with projections of another wheel. Basically this thing. Okay, hourglass, we need purple. purple, 4 purples. And what do these do? Purple swaps downwards, pink rotates all tiles around it clockwise. Okay, and then orange is change color. I only need one of the oranges to change to purple. So I think I want more pinks than oranges, to be honest. How do I... God damn it. Everything has the same. So in the bottom row we have of the lies. Of the lies. English is not your first language. I just get to know yesterday that there's a phrase, a shade of blue, and went to dictionary for shade. Ah, okay. Cool. I'm trying to think what we should do, what order we should do for this stuff. I think maybe we should start at the top left, because that'll be the beginning of the sentence. That's more useful for us than the end of the sentences, right? So here's the conservatory. That's A1. We want to go this way as much as possible. This hallway goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, foundation, 6, 7, 8, 9. The chapel? Oh fuck, what column are we in now? Shit. Okay, so this should be the second column, I think. Archives. There should be another column over here. This is archives. What? Oh my god. Okay, we need to find the pool. Where's the pool? The pool is an A8. This is foyer. This is gymnasium. I'm very confused. You've gotten completely lost. Oh lord. Wait, this is the pool. Sorry, the pool is in B8. I lied. It's B8. This is the pool. The pool has... Does it have a door there? It does have a door there. What the hell? This is the antechamber? This is the pool. This is the antechamber. So then this should be B9. What? How can that be? If this is the pool at if this is the pool at B8 and this is the antechamber at C9, then this should be B9. This should be B9 and this is going... Oh, right, okay. Wait, why can there... But this is unintuitive because the chapel has a door leading towards the 10th rank. Like, this door shouldn't be here. You know why? This is why the game is called Blueprints, yeah. This door shouldn't be here. Like, chapel should not be draftable in this spot. It's strange. What is this? A weight? An iron? This is a tree? Presence? Is this called a dumbbell? Not really, right? Not what dumbbells look like. Kind of looks like an iron weight. It has... Oh, it's 3. It's just 3. It's just the number 3 in tree. Okay. H. Are we missing any ranks? No. We're not missing ranks, but I'm just surprised that they can draft chapel in this position, in this orientation. I feel like that's a mistake somewhere. Okay, orange heart. I need to change something to orange. Wait, how can I change something to orange? Oh, because like the blue can copy the orange. Okay. So I need to get this here. Should be doable now. I think. How are we gonna do this though? If this orange is in the middle, how can this... I think I need blue to copy... I need to get... There's no way to move things vertically in this puzzle. Only move things horizontally with black in the center row, and then in the top and bottom row, we can use the blue to copy the black to move things horizontally. So I need to change one of these two blues into an orange, which means orange needs to be in the middle when we do that. But then we also need orange... Oh, shit. Okay, I got it. Like this. Like this. Okay, nice. There we go. Lantern. Lantern chapel is lantern. That's the... Wait. That's the antechamber. This is B9. So A9 should be here. This room should be in the corner. A9. And it's archives. What the hell? And foyer is also leading... Okay, so... Yeah, and pool's here. Okay, so this is archives. And this is foyer down there. Okay. It's a little bit strange, but we'll have to accept that this rule can be broken in the blueprints because you have the hallways on the outside. Okay, banana, eel, fruit, gate, not gate, right? Horse, rot, what? This banana looks funky. Maybe it's trying to say it's rotten. The trot rot. Rot. T. Where's the Morajai box? Okay, we need orange again. What are the rules? Red. All black tiles turn red and all white tiles turn black. Red makes all black tiles turn red. Oh, it's not 4 oranges. Oh my god, it's not 4 oranges. You need an orange here, 2 reds here, and another orange here. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So first things first, that's interesting. We've so far, all up until now, the Morajai puzzles have always included 4 corners of the same color. Now it's different. It's 2 orange, 2 red. So we need to click this at some point to turn this into red. But we want to do that like at the very end, and we want to set up the oranges first. Set up the oranges first in this corner and this corner, and then get a red to here. Get like red and... Okay. Wait, what does this do? Doesn't this rotate? Oh no, this swaps downwards. This is purple, not pink. This is purple, not pink. It swaps downwards. So it moves things up, right? So that's like not in the right position technically. Wait, there's an orange. Now I need to get this over here. Oh no, wait, fuck. No, oh god. Alright, reset. reset. Even though I maybe don't need to reset there, it's just easier to do it, I think. Okay, here we are. We're back in this spot. I need an orange here. How do we get an orange here? Well, I guess we could swap. Yeah, we need green to swap orange to the bottom and purple to swap orange to the top. Yeah. Do this. This. Get this here, swap this here. Swap. Let's get here. Get that there. So now we have this here. This is here, but everything's like a little bit off because like when I swap this away, I can't move this anymore. Like if I want to get this here, see what I'm saying? Like a little bit messed up. And then we've still got the issue of the red. We're very close. We are very, very close. I think. Ugh. We're so close. Except this is not lined up. I need this to be orange right now. When this is here, this needs to be orange. So I basically need the orange to be to the right of the black, not to the left of the black. So, can I do that? How do I do that? So that kind of worked. It kind of worked, but it also kind of didn't. It's so close. Arg. I basically need this setup, but this to be here. Okay. I think that's progress. I think that is progress. No, fuck. Oh my god, this is so hard. Like, I need it to be like this, but I need to swap this black back up here. What is the problem? Oh man. No. Shoot. I think I should just start over. We were very, very close. We had basically everything in place except one thing was ordered wrong. Alright, what's the first thing we want to do? This game is crazy hard, yeah. The first thing we want to do is... we want to get purple to the top. I think that should make sense. We want to get purple to the top. Get an orange. We don't want to ever click orange, right? Okay, maybe actually we could. We could click orange. Clicking orange changes his color to a different color. We could, like, let's see, we could have red here. No, that doesn't work. Does not work. If we change orange to red, we would have to click red first before we could change orange to red. And red would have to be here or here. And then orange would not be... we couldn't get orange. If orange was here in the opposite corner, there wouldn't be two reds next to it. It would be at most one red next to it. So to get the two reds, we do have to click the red to get the two reds at the end. So the last step should be like orange here, red here, black here. And click the red and turn it into black. One sec. Wow. I wonder if the higher tier puzzles are harder. Maybe we should be starting at the bottom, after all. It does make sense. Like, you enter through the bottom, they expect you to start at the bottom. What are we doing? Okay. Kind of good. How close are we? We have this problem again, I think. This definitely is super hard, but I'm bad at these sort of puzzles. The regular Morozhai were fine. This is way harder than the regular Morozhai. This is also way harder than the Morozhai puzzles in the under the chest puzzle. Those were like a little bit harder, but not much harder. This is much harder. But this is the rank 9 Morozhai puzzle. Might be significantly harder than rank 1 Morozhai puzzles. Yeah, I think no matter what we do here. Okay, I have an idea. Let's try this. This is in the right spot now. This is in the right spot now. Oh! We did it! We did it! Holy. I almost clicked this without clicking this. That would have been really bad. Oh my god, okay, we did it. Through. Through lantern something. Antechamber. Oh, fudge. I did not mean to leave this. It's fine. We have 20 steps left. We're not going to be able to finish on this day, but it's fine. The antechamber should be here. We have a bottle? And a medal? Or gold? Or one? Or first? What else could... glass? Wine? Wine and win? Wine and win? I think could make sense. That would be E. This is a little bit questionable, but I think it's fine. Champagne. Champagne champion is not one letter difference. Fortunately. Four different colors. We want black here, purple here, orange here, and red here. Okay. What does white do? White toggles itself gray and toggles all adjacent white-gray tiles into the other color. How is that useful? How is that useful? Oh, because red also does something with white. Red changes white to black. No, red changes, yeah. Wait. Red, when you click on red, all black tiles change red and all white. The fuck just happened? Okay, when you click red, all black tiles change red and all white tiles change black. Okay. So that's another way of getting black. So red will be here, but this could be white or black and it would still work. And then we need purple here, orange here. Okay. We need to move both of these down. Straight down. Can't really do it with purple. I think what we'll have to do is we're gonna have to swap. So it's gonna be this idea again of we're gonna swap purple up and move it there, and then swap it back down with green, and then move it back down. We're gonna swap purple up. No, cancel that. We're going to swap okay, actually maybe it is right. Swap purple up, then swap green up, then swap black up to move purple over here, move red up, and then swap red down. And then swap black down. Fudge! God damn it. They're in the wrong spots. Okay, so... God damn it. Why does it have to be backwards? Wow. I haven't used this one yet. I should maybe think about using this one. I think what we want a black in the top row and we want a black in the bottom row and we want no blacks in the middle row. I think that's better. Just listening to what I just said kind of sounds racist. We want no blacks in the middle row. Okay, how can we achieve that? Here we go. Okay. Now we've got one black in the top row, one black in the bottom row. And this should make things much easier, I think. Orange, red. And I just need purple now. Purple's in a weird spot, man. There we go. We get the useless stuff in the middle. Purple is now there. Is this good? Is that right? That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's wrong. Got it. Holy. Holy. Light. So we currently have here. This is what we have. Through lantern light. And then THE. Of the lies. BLE. BLE could be like blend, bless. My god, that's hard. It looks harder from the viewer perspective, I think, because you guys might not be looking at or understanding these rules, which I've jotted down, which I've noted down from my experience of doing Morajai puzzles earlier in the game. Right? You have to make sure you understand what every single color does on the Morajai box. And these are the rules. Gray does nothing. White toggles itself gray and toggles all adjacent white-gray tiles into the other color. Black shifts entire row right one space. Red, all black tiles turn red and all white tiles turn black. Green swaps across the center. Orange changes itself into the color of the majority adjacent tiles. If there is a majority of adjacent tiles of the same color, then it changes itself to that color. Pink rotates all tiles around it clockwise. Yellow swaps upwards, purple swaps downwards, and blue copies the ability of the middle tile. So yeah, like, very complicated. Okay. So we want to go this way now. So we might have, like, the lanterns, the color of the lanterns is definitely going to matter. The color of the lanterns might have something to do with, like, the thing that adds up to 18. Alright, this room is coat check. This is D9. And we've got spear and pear. S. Easy. This. Oh. This is the Mount Holly symbol. This is blue. On blue on the edge. Blue, blue, black, black. Okay. And we also have shift up and swap across. Seems like not that bad. This one seems quite doable. You know, it's quite doable. Now we want to get a black in the bottom row. Do you think people can be efficient enough to complete the game entirely in less amount of days? Or is that not a concept that exists in the game? What do you mean? What's your question? Like we're on day 60 or 62? What's your question? You can like, and what do you mean by complete the game? Because the first major objective of reaching room 46 can be done on day 1. There's even a trophy for it. You can do it in like 30 minutes or less. We should at least leave enough steps to be able to call it a day in the secret passage, our outer room. So we can still draft secret passage in the outer room tomorrow. That is a good point. What happened? Did I just accidentally click on something and it exited? No, but it's still saved. Positions are still saved. I mean, we kind of have a black in every row. We kind of do because of this. The blues are blacks right now. Excuse me. I just need to get this black down. How do I get this black down? By swapping yellow. This makes sense? No, I swapped it into the wrong position. I'm gonna swap it in this position, I believe. Now it's black here, blue here. And then this needs to move. There. Blue, black, black, blue. In. Through lantern light in. To achieve 100% completion, do you think someone can do it in less days? Days in game like you're on day 62? Certainly. I think our days is very low for where we are at relative to most players. Because we had really, really dense days. Like my average day is like 2 hours. An hour and a half to 2 hours long. Most people's average days are like 30 minutes. Or roughly like that I've seen. But I don't really know if that's the best metric. You could say that is a metric of how efficient you are each day. But you could also say that like you could just measure in hours played. That could also be the better metric. Like, I've played almost 90 hours in 60 days. Right? So that's like 1.5 hours per day. But someone else could play like 90 hours and they could be on day 150 or 180. If they play 30 minutes a day, they'd be on day 180 with their same 90 hours. I'm turned around. Oh no, I'm turned around. Is this the antechamber? Yes, okay. So that's Kochek. That's D9, and this is E9. This is Aquarium. We've got Belt. What is that? Eye? Clip? Like a clip? Everything is blue. Hey, Mr. Skywalker. It just looks like a belt, right? It kind of looks like a belt, but not exactly. It's like a latch. I was gonna say latch lash, but it's not spelled the same. Clasp? No, not clap. This is not clap. This is rope? It's not really a rope. This could be a lot of things. This could be eye, this could be iris, this could be lash. Eye, iris, and lash, I think. Oh, this is a leash. A leash. Yes. Leash lash. Okay. This is aquarium. Way too backseat chat. Yeah. I probably should have okay. We should not give me hints. You guys should not give me hints unless I say hey chat. Keyword hey chat. I think I could have gotten there myself. Because we had narrowed down like 3 words for this. When we focus on lash, we can maybe figure out that this is leash. Okay, we want 4 yellows. Whoa. So this can turn into a yellow, and then this can turn into a yellow. And I don't think any of the other colors can turn into yellows. Pink rotates. Okay. So our objective is to... We want to get orange in the middle, and then like yellow here with blue in the corner. So that blue uses the ability of orange to turn into yellow, and then orange uses the ability of yellow to turn into yellow. And then we'll use black and pink to move things around. And maybe at some point we'll click this to make this one make white black and use that to move other things around. Okay. First things first, we want orange in the middle. How do we get orange in the middle? And yellow swaps upwards. Yellow swaps up. So yellow can move other things down. How do we move things up? We gotta move this down, basically, right? Okay, now this orange is in the middle. But it's not very convenient for us, the way that we've done it. Orange is in the middle, but I need, like, yellow to be here. Wow, this is gonna be hard. Hold on, be right back. back. Music is calming and makes you sleepy. Yeah, it's nice. I like the music. I like the soundtrack. Okay, we don't have a ton of time. Probably just do like 10-15 minutes more. We'll aim to end the stream in about 15 minutes. So no Gwent today. White can somehow expand to gray tile. White can toggle the gray into a white. That's how that works. Anyways, let's start over. It's gonna be a tricky setup. I need to rotate. I need to rotate. The pink is the only thing that can move things up. Short stream today, yeah. The pink is the only thing that can rotate things up. The only thing that can move things up. Yellow is the thing that can move things down. I can move the pink down again. And do that. We want this blue to be in a corner, though. So let's do that. Wait, what did I just click? Want the blue to be in a corner, and we want this yellow to go here. How do we get this yellow down? To get this yellow down, we have to rotate again, I think. That's tough. I gotta get the yellows together, I think. Yeah, if pink is in the center, blue can also rotate, I know. I'm just trying to think, what is the most powerful ability? Is it rotate? But the thing is, look, if pink is in the center, it doesn't really work. If pink is in the center, blue, wherever blue is, if blue rotates, it rotates the pink out of the center. And then you can only rotate one time with blue. And then you can't rotate any more times. I need to get the two yellows close together. Like, I have no way of reaching yellow right now, right? I mean, we could do... let's think. Oh, shoot. If pink gets to the bottom... If pink gets to the bottom, there's literally no way to move pink back up. Because pink is the only thing capable of moving things up. We gotta reset. Pink is the only thing capable of moving things up. So if pink gets to the bottom row, we can never get the pink back up again. So we gotta be careful about getting pink to the bottom row. We want the yellows to be on the bottom. Yellows have more flexibility and power when they're on the bottom because they swap upwards. They swap with the thing above them. When they're the top row, they're useless. Yeah, there's no green tile to swap across the center. So I kind of think like the optimal space for pink is like maybe here-ish. But I don't know if we can get it there. Seems quite difficult to get it there. Still, the main plan is to have blue copy orange to change itself into 2 yellows. Like right now, I would want blue here and orange here. Blue here, orange here would be useful. Because then we could click blue and it'll change itself into a yellow. That would be very useful. Should we try to get pink in the middle? No, we don't. If we get pink in the middle, then... If we get pink in the middle, it could work. But... we would want it to be like pink, black, orange. Pink, black, orange in the middle row. To be able to move the pink out of the middle when we need to get the orange in there. This is just like a little bit off in terms of ordering. Can I manipulate the ordering? Do that. How does that? Okay. That changes to yellow. Okay, and then now this changes to yellow. If I click it now, it changes to yellow. I'm a genius. I'm a fucking genius. And I never, ever pressed white or red. We solved this without pressing white or red. Like, the white and the red could have been grays. They could have been grays, and it would not have made a difference. Sketches. Sketches. Through lantern light in sketches. I don't know. Sketches could be like these could be sketches? Or sketches of the blueprints? I have 15 steps. I think the safe thing to do is to go... Like, I have to leave soon. So the safe thing to do is probably to go all the way back to the first rank. Stay near the first rank. Finish up the first rank. And then, like, I probably should save myself, like, 5 steps to go back to this the secret passage. Save myself 5 steps to go back to the secret passage because I just lost a step here. I don't know why I lost a step here. It's so strange. I just lost 2 steps going back and forth. There's like a there's like a border here. The border into this doorway has a step counter, but everywhere else in the hallways does not really have a step counter. This is D1 entry. ARP, sharp, S. And this game mode is so meta. We need 4 blues, and we have this which swaps downwards. Yeah. Purple swaps downwards. Black shifts to the right. Like we're almost there. Except the problem is this is so much easier. I'm telling you, the rank 9 Morozhai boxes must be super hard. That I just did it in like 5 clicks. This is so much easier. So all you needed to do was get, like, there were 3 of the 4 spots already started correct. And we just needed to get 1 blue tile from the middle row down to the bottom row. And that can be done by putting a purple tile in the middle so that the blue copies the purple ability and swaps itself downwards. and the black helps the blues move out of the way. This is like super simple. We. Then, wait, what room was this? Watch. Be this one. The, is this the closet? No, this is storage. Storage. Got horns, thorns. Horns, thorns, E. So, okay, that's weird. Alright, so, look at my sheet so far. I might have done something wrong. So the individual letters of the paintings, the first word is these. T-H-E-S-E. These. That's correct. But the last word I have B-L-E-S-T. Blessed? Is that a word? Okay, I guess it... Dictionary says archaic or literary term for blessed, which is B-L-E-S-S-E-D. Maybe they used this 5-letter short form of blessed so that it could fit in 5 letters, I suppose. Okay, so it could still be a word, I guess. I just blinked and you solved it. I saw you struggle for 1 hour, and when I looked away for a second, it was solved. Well, we're back on the first rank. So the Morajai puzzle on the first ranks seem to be easier than the Morajai puzzles on the 9th rank. The 9th rank are probably the hardest. Yeah, same as Blessed. Okay, we need 4 reds. Blacks turn to red. These rotate. Oh, I think it should be kind of easy. Maybe. Almost. There we go. Boom. Cast. Of the lies we cast is the last line. There's 2 sentences here. There's 2 sentences that we're deciphering, so that gets a little bit confusing, potentially. That is the first rank. This is the second rank. This is now E2. I have 8 steps left. So I'm going to do this one, and then I'm going to leave and end the day and go back and stay, call it a day in the secret passage. Because we still have Monk for another 2 days. I maybe should have taken Monk for longer if I knew this was the case. In hindsight, taking Monk for longer would have been better. Because this is probably going to take more than 2 days. Well, maybe we might be able to do it. We might be able to do it in 2 days if we can get a lot of steps, because the limiting factor here is steps. We don't need any other resource as far as I know. So we could Banner of the King for yellow, get showroom, get showroom, get the silver spoon, get kitchen, buy stuff in the kitchen, buy stuff in the commissary. Commissary sometimes sells bananas. Comb. And cob. I was gonna say comb and corn, but that doesn't work. Comb and cob. M. If you call it a day, would you only have 1 day left? Yes. So I could do it. I could do the Atelier Mount Holly blueprints thing tomorrow, and then when I call it a day tomorrow in the secret passage, it would bring the secret passage over to the day after tomorrow. So we still have 2 more days after this to work on the Mount Holly blueprints stuff. Before I would then have to draft a shrine again, and then M, right? We said M. This room is Cloister. Cloister M. Orange, orange, red, red. We don't want to ever click on orange. We just want to rotate. Is it not working? God damn. Okay, let's start. Not brute force. That's too hard. We want an orange here and no, so orange here, red here, red here. I was actually trying to do the wrong thing. That's almost right. Freaking backwards again. Damn it. Okay, that part's done. We're not touching those. Okay. That's not right. Damn it. Solve some pretty hard Mordjai bosses. It's nice to have an easier one. Yeah. These need to be swapped. So that means this needs to be here. This black needs to be clockwise. No. Counterclockwise of the... No, clockwise. This black needs to be clockwise of the orange. How do we do that? Do something like this. Do something like this. We'll rotate again and we'll do something like this. Okay, it's done. Okay. Left. I think talking it out is really nice, really helpful for these Mordjai puzzles. Like breaking it down into simpler objectives on what you're trying to do with the individual colors. Is this the storage? Yes, it is. Okay. We're gonna call it here because I don't want to risk. I don't know how many steps it's gonna take me to get back to the secret passage. Like I just lost 2 steps walking from that door to this door, even though it should only be 1 step. Weird. Okay, so I'm concerned because the game says I'm currently in not the secret passage, but the atelier. The game says I'm in the atelier. So if I end the day here, I don't know if I'm actually going to get secret passage back. I have 2 steps. I could go out here and then come back in. Now it says secret passage. Okay, so then let's call it a day here. Secret passage. All right, I gotta go, guys. Thanks. This was really good. I'm glad we were able to get a lot done. Like we're still progressing, even though the riddles are really hard and tricky, kind of obscure. I still have to check out. Well, do I still have to check out what we originally thought was Hidden Hue with the whole prism key thing? Maybe the prism key thing is not really a priority anymore because of this. Because of the existence of the word prism in the atelier, maybe that's probably, like, it's more likely that prism refers to that prism rather than prism key. Like, the prism key theory becomes much less viable, much lower percentage of being correct now. But it could, like, again, this game has double meanings, so it could have double meanings. But I'm thinking that Hidden Hue probably, the main meaning is probably the main meaning probably has to do with the atelier. It's telling you to start. Right? It's telling you to start from the Prism Pristine. From Prism Pristine, it says, which is the drafting room of the atelier. From Prism Pristine, 3 paths convene. 3 lines of light, 3 shades foreseen, 3 primary colors, 3 primary paths, 3 colors to count, a sum of 18. The colors maybe have to do with the colors of the room, or they maybe have to do with the colors of the lanterns. But the one left hidden remains to be seen. Okay. Damn, these puzzles are giga brain. Great runs, thank you, Esther. So many double meanings in this game, yeah. Okay. Oh, crap. You know what I just realized? We did not code check the watering can. So I guess we just hope that the secret passage book will still be blue when we draft it tomorrow. Because I don't have a watering can anymore, and I don't have a still water anymore. If I had checked the watering can, I would still have 2 uses of still water in it. So, whoops. Maybe I should have saved more steps so that I could walk to the entrance hall and go into the coat check. All right, GG's. I just realized my webcam has been off for a while. I was trying to show something. I was trying to show the bottom right name of the room and never turned it on again. But thank you guys. Good night. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.